Hello guys, I hope you're all doing well. Excuse the stars on my skin right now. I'm just currently giving it a break and this kind of prevents me from picking my spots. So yeah, excuse that. This is not going to be a makeup or skincare tutorial or routine. As you can see from the title, this video is going to be about finding your signature look, and as someone who has been doing the same style of makeup for about 4 years, I think I have a few tips for you. Ultimately, your signature makeup look is the makeup that you do every day. It's just a look that there's no thought behind it, you just do it, and that's when you feel your best. One that you can literally just like flat out just do. And before you even start finding makeup inspiration, I think the key things to know is know who you are, how you want to be perceived, what your style is, and really how much time you're willing to put into your makeup every day or whenever you do your makeup, because that is a very big factor actually. But yeah, knowing who you are and what your style is just helps you know what you feel comfortable with or have a vague idea, so that when you're creating that path it's just really easy. So for example, with me, I know that I don't like red lipstick. I know that I don't like, you know, liners, lashes, all of that. I know that's not my style at my core, so I just know that's not what my signature makeup look is. And this is not saying that you can never do these other styles of makeup, because you can, but this is just like you, like what is you if you were makeup. And then yeah, when you figure out your style and who you are, that's when you can kind of merge that into styles of makeup. So for me, I'm more of a natural kind of makeup person. I think ultimately there's like 4 styles. There's the natural makeup, which is what I do. There's the glamorous, there's the natural full glam that everyone's doing, like the soft glam look, that's really cute. And then there's like the fun, playful, bold kind of euphoria styles, where I think those might be like the 4 we could use to help identify what our style is. And then once you've identified your style, then you can start maybe listing the qualities that you want from your makeup. For example, if you know you have oily skin, you might want to focus on long-lasting makeup or lighter makeup. If you have dry skin, maybe, I don't know, there's different qualities you could look for in a makeup routine or a makeup look. So for me, for example, I will probably prioritize, you know, concealing and just like letting my skin breathe a bit more. So I'll maybe list like some qualities on screen to help you out to figure out what type of qualities you want in your makeup. Knowing these qualities again will just help you when you're buying your makeup, because you know there's foundations out there that are full coverage, sheer, there's like ones with skincare in there, so this is like creating a guide for yourself. So now that we've got all of these words and all these like mood boards of what we want to create, now it's actually time to go out there, get inspiration, see what other people are doing. And what I love to do when I don't know what to do with my face is I love to go on Pinterest. I have a Pinterest board actually with makeup looks that I just like to look at. They don't necessarily have to be like my style, they don't have to be natural makeup looks, but if I see like a liner look that I really like, I'll save it because I just like looking at it. And then from there, I'll just look at what it is that I enjoy looking at and then narrow it down to what about them do I like. And you know, having these ideas is great for when you're maybe feeling a bit more adventurous as well. So sometimes when I decide to do the odd liner, I go on this board and look at some cool ideas and then just do it for the day. So it's always fun to just go on Pinterest and look for ideas and live through other people. Another thing you could do, which you're already actually doing, is finding YouTubers, people on Instagram that you resonate with or like the style of makeup. So if you're here, you probably enjoy like a natural kind of look, which is great. But yeah, just find people out there that you like the style of, or even if you just like looking at their makeup and you know that it might not be a bit of you, because I follow a lot of like full face girls that love, you know, a soft glam. I just like looking at it. But having those key people that you really identify with is really important as well, especially in the day of social media. I think we really get lost with, you know, seeing people and not relating or feeling like they're like you. But when you have those people that feel like you, then it just becomes a nicer space. So yeah, I have my fair people, but having your fair people is very important as well. So now that we've got that loose concept of what we want to create or who we even want to imitate, let's just say, because there's nothing wrong with copying people, we all copy everyone. Now you take that time to look at yourself, look in the mirror as I'm doing now, and just look at your face and identify what your best feature is or what you really want to accentuate with makeup. So for me, I always try and keep the focus either on my skin and my base. I love a good base, or around my eyes, because I think my eyes are probably my best feature, so I like to really make them stand out. But yeah, just identifying what you want to work with. So for some people, it might be you want to accentuate your lips, so you want a plumping gloss, or you want your skin to be more glowy and dewy, so you want to focus on the skin. Stuff like that, you need to just like look in the mirror, take a moment and think, what is it that I want people to notice when they look at me? I hope you're all taking notes of this and doing this as I'm saying it, because it actually is quite a process. There isn't like a straightforward way of finding out your signature look. A lot of it is really just experimenting. I'm just trying to help you and speed up the process so you don't have to spend 4 years trying to figure out what it is you want to do. But yeah, take notes as I'm saying all of this, and like take this as homework. Okay, now that we've actually got like our concept, what we want to achieve, what we want to do with the makeup, now we can kind of start looking into the makeup that's out there and what it is we want to buy. And you know, I've done a few videos on YouTube about finding the best mascaras, the best foundations, etc, etc, and there's plenty of videos out there on YouTube. Now really what you need to focus on is just like finishes of products and colours that you're really into. I think for me the base is the most important step, because you know, I always say it's what people notice first, even though it's a step that doesn't really look like makeup because it's supposed to look like skin. I think it's like what sets your makeup, no matter what the style is, whether it's sheer, full coverage. I think it's very important to take that extra time into really researching about it, because you want it to look good. So yeah, figuring out what finish you like, whether it's dewy, sheer, full coverage, like all of that is really key as well. Undertones, knowing your undertone is very important. Shade match, knowing the right shade matches. I think once you know your undertone, it becomes a lot easier to find the shade matches, because usually brands have like 3 of the shades in your undertone in the shade range you are, so it's quite easy to figure out what your shade is. So yeah, knowing facts about the foundations out there I think is very important, whether it has SPF, whether it clogs your pores, whether it's good for oily skin. I think that's very key. But yeah, once you've figured that out, now it's time to work on like the visible features. So your lips, whether you want to do like a bold colour, your eyes, whether you want to do like a standout colour as well, or if you want to do more neutral. Now we need to work on like the colour that you see on your makeup, the blush, what kind of tones you're going for, warmer, cooler, peaches, pinks, reds. I mean, you can do all of them. I use all of them, so it's not like you have to stick to one colour and that's your signature. But I think when people look at me and my makeup, I think they think sheer, more like neutral, just the mascara, more like model off duty, and you know, like warmer tones. I think that's kind of my vibe. So that's kind of what I mean about visible features. I don't ever do a red lip. I always do like a gloss, always a neutral or nude gloss. That's just my thing. So yeah, I think working on a colour palette at this point would be a great idea to figure out what colours you think are acceptable for your makeup and what you don't, what you think works or what you think don't. Again, it's a great opportunity to go into shops and like testers. There's so many testers out there. Just swatch it on your skin tone, figure out what you think looks nice or not. I think as well, if you're really unsure on like the colours that will suit you and your skin tone, then always go online maybe and just see what other people are suggesting, or check out your favourite YouTubers and bloggers and just see what they're using, or someone with a similar skin tone to you. See whether you like what it looks like on them, or just like go into shops as I said and just test them out. Of course, with makeup you don't have to listen to anyone, because it's your makeup, your face. Someone says, oh, you've got dark skin so you can't use red blush. If you want to use red blush, just do it, because like you're gonna do it because you like it. So don't take anyone's advice as like Bible, because it's your makeup at the end of the day. Do what you think looks best. If I want to wear a blue liner and Google is telling me that green eyes doesn't look good with blue, I'm still gonna do it, you know. I don't care whether it's not colour matching or whatever they say. And yeah, just to round this off, although this feels very structured and I did say this is like a guide, at the end of the day, the only way you're really gonna figure out your signature look is if you experiment. So if you feel like, I like Zoe Kravitz's look today and she's wearing a black liner and you're like, I don't know if I like a black liner, but you do it and you might even fall in love with it, who knows. Just get comfortable with the idea of playing with makeup and just experimenting out there, and who knows, you might fall in love with something you never even knew would be a thing. Like, I'm pretty sure most people thought that Euphoria makeup, like the makeup that's going around with Euphoria, that people would probably not wear that outside, but it's really become mainstream. Like, a lot of people go out with gems on their eyes now, and that's kind of like a thing. It just shows you how like makeup trends change and how things like are always changing. So just do what you want to do at the end of the day, because like, it's not a permanent thing, there's no right or wrong. So yeah guys, I hope this was helpful for you in finding your signature makeup look. Again, this is not like a permanent thing. You don't have to have one look and just stick to it. It's just like, what is you? What is your makeup? What makes you? That is just what this video is about. I'm just sharing with you my thoughts behind my signature and what I wish I'd known before all those years of wasted makeup. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you all stay safe, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye!